What made me realize that I had a matchmaker for a dog? Iris, my German Shepherd, was my partner in crime. She put the crime in partners. Half the time she was too smart for her own good, and the other time too smart that she became dumb. Today seemed to be one of the dumb days. Fine, I tell her as she waits by my car. I unlock the car, and before I know it, I'm looking up at the blue sky as Iris looks down at me with her tongue hanging out in the driver's seat. I have the keys dingbat as I dangle the keys from my pockets. Iris just shoots me a filthy look as I sit up from the ground. Was the world supposed to be spinning as it was? Get in the dang back. I stand up anyway, brushing away the dirt, and slide in the vehicle as she jumps into the back seats. We are going to a pet store and buying a gate because of you, I say blandly as I pull out of my driveway. I should have known Iris would understand what the word gate meant. The closest pet store was over 30 minutes away, but I didn't mind the drive. I turn the music up and start jamming out only to hear a bang. What the heck did you do? I turn the music down and brake at the red light. I glance behind me. Iris! Dang it, girl! Let go of the dang seatbelt, you frickin' brat! A horn honked as I glanced forward to see a green light. I huff as I start driving again. I'm going to get a dang ticket with you in the car. Iris moves over to the passenger seat and lies down for a while. The music and lull of the road made it nice to relax. Then Iris thought it would be brilliant to beg for my attention. I didn't mind at first. She was sitting next to me as I gently scratched her head. For a few minutes, both of us were completely relaxed. Then Iris put her leg on my right leg, accelerating my car. Iris! I yelp as we hit over 20 miles above the speed limit. The next second, as I bat Iris away, there are sirens and lights flashing behind me. I groan in dismay as I pull over, glaring at Iris. You are going to the pound, I snarl at Iris, grabbing my wallet, insurance, and registration. Ma'am, do you know why I pulled you over? I sigh, glaring at Iris. Because my dog is driving me insane. You were speeding, the officer looked at me. Would you believe me if I said I was speeding to the pound, or because my German Shepherd pushed my leg on the acceleration? No, I am giving you a ticket. The officer goes back to his cruiser to write me up. The ticket should be the same price as the owner surrendering you. If not, you are going to the pound. I grumble in absolute bitterness. Iris lets out a bark when the officer comes back over. Don't let me catch you speeding again. Yes, officer. I drive off as I glare at Iris. There's a pound right next door. My hands clench the steering wheel tightly in anger. Before I look at Iris in curiosity. You wouldn't by a chance? I trail off in thought. Maybe it could be that simple because I did not have $200 to pay the fine, nor the explanation that would be seen as understanding. I huff as Iris and I finally arrived at the pet store. I purchased a pet gate before setting up a camera system in my car for the ride back. Chances were slim, but it may be the only way to dismiss the ticket. I needed to at least try. The video stops playing for the judge and officer. I have bought a pet gate, Your Honor, instead of paying a fine that I obviously didn't commit. The officer blinks at the blank screen as the judge looks between the officer and myself. Did this woman try to tell you this, sir? The judge asks in slight disbelief. The officer nods. But I didn't believe her, Your Honor. The judge looks between the two of us and the people there trying to cover their laughs. Was this filmed at the time the officer pulled you over? The judge questions further. I groan slightly in despair as I look at the judge. The judge looks at me for a long few moments. You have the receipt for the pet gate? I nod as I show the receipt. Set it up before driving with your dog. Case dismissed. The judge bangs his gavel as I let out a happy sigh. As I'm walking out of court, the officer walks over to me. Mind giving me a copy of that video? I let out a surprised laugh. And how should I do that? The officer grins at me as he hands me his card with his cell number on the back. I look up to see him walking backwards with a grin at me. As Iris's pet gate is set up in my vehicle, causing the officer to laugh when he sees it with Iris sulking in the back.